Hello, thank you for joining me for the second card in our beautiful butterfly series. If you were with me yesterday, it was an absolute disaster. I was sick over the weekend, so I think I had still some brain fog, so I landed up with pieces that I was missing. When I got back, my computer decided it needed to do an update. That took time. Then my settings on my streaming software had disappeared, so I didn't have the sound, so everything was just disastrous. But I'm back here today and hopefully we're going to have a smooth run. Let's just look at the products that we're using. So Spring Corner stamp set with the beautiful butterfly dies, and you're then going to redeem the beautiful butterfly stamp set as your free celebration item. Now just remember that the stamp set is only available as a free redemption until Friday. After Friday, celebration's over and you're not going to be able to get it. So if you want it, and it is an awesome celebration reward, that stamp set is valued at $42, so it's definitely worth getting. You need to get those orders in soon so that you don't miss out. Now, the card that we're going to be making today is this one. I've called it a patchwork card just because it's got those little scraps of DSP. And the card that I'm using today, I am changing the DSP just because I'm running out of scraps of this DSP. So we're working from the same pack, just with different colors. I have put that tutorial into the file section, so that's there ready for you to download and use. Okay, so we're starting with our sentiment piece, and we're going to stamp the sentiment onto that. Now there's a few sentiments that you can use in here. I'm using that wishing you an awesome day, but if you need a thank you card, I've done it with the thank you for everything, and that always in your corner is also nice. I mean, these are getting smaller and smaller as you go down, but you could use them. I don't know why I always think of butterflies as being sort of a very supportive thing or creature or whatever you want to call it. Alright, so first up, we're just going to stamp the sentiment onto this piece of cardstock, and just hoping that I'm stamping it straight. That'll do. Could be a little bit over. I'm going to just see, I'm going to stamp it once more and we'll just see which side is better, just because this butterfly does take up a bit of space, so it could just be a little bit more to the side. Yeah, okay, I think I'm going to use this side. And just while we're stamping, I'm going to just stamp a butterfly onto my insert. And if you're doing envelopes, I would stamp the butterfly onto the envelope at the same time. There we go. Okay, and that's our stamping done. That's all the stamping that we're doing on this card. And I just put that to the side for one moment. No, not quite. We're bringing back our sentiment piece. And now we're going to stick the pieces onto our boho blue mat. And this is just a bit of guessing and trying to get things lined up and seeing if glue will come out. Wait, I have another one. There we go, this one's coming out. I always have a few glues lying around here. So you're just going to try and get it somewhat even, but it doesn't matter if it's not 100%. Now, like I said, I'm changing the DSP, but here where I used two the same, this time I've decided I'm going to go back and front, so we're going to use that piece and that one, but I do actually want my fox sitting the right way up. Let's just see if I can shift that. So these are cut that you do have quite narrow spaces in between. So yep, there we go, that looks like it's better. When you put the glue to one side and then grab it with the wrong hand and wonder why it's not working when it was coming out 2 seconds before. Now if you wanted to play with this, and as I said to you before, for these cards I'm really just focused on the stamps and the dies. So I'm pulling DSP. You'll see every card has different DSP, and you can go with that. So change the DSP, use whatever you've got, and if you need to change the color of the card bases just to make it work for you. And then our last little scrap of DSP here. I think I've cut that one a bit skewed, but anyway, I'm okay with that. That's alright. And then we're going to just stick that onto our card base. And the insert can go inside. Alright, now we're taking our butterfly. So I've die cut this with this, what I call the lacy butterfly die. That's that one which has all the detail on it. The other one, which is just that sort of butterfly outline, which is the bigger butterfly than this, I just call the solid butterfly. But if you're looking at the instructions, that's the lacy butterfly. And it comes with that big butterfly body, and there's the smaller body. So we've cut the big body, and I'm just going to stick that body onto that sort of little bit of body between the wings over there. And be careful, don't pull too hard. And I'm just doing this with my fingers. I'm not even using a bone folder or a scissors or anything. Just with my fingers, I'm curling those wings a little bit. Now, because it's so fine, it does curl easily, but it will tear. So just be careful, don't tear it. And then we're going to stick the butterfly on here. Now, it just takes a little bit of thinking, because you don't want it to cover up all your words, but at the same time you don't want that wing going too far over the edge, because otherwise it's going to squish when you put it into your envelope. So I'm just putting a bit of glue behind the butterfly body, and yep, that looks okay to me. Sticking it down there. And then every butterfly needs some bling. Now for this one I had used these Regal foiled adhesive back gems, but as you can see I've run out of the blue and none of the other colors really work. So this time I'm going to use these earth tone shimmer gems, and I'm going to use these ones here which are close to white. They're a little bit creamy, but they sort of white. I think that those ones are more beige, but these ones are going to be fine. Right, so there we go. There's our second card made with all my pieces. Like I said, the tutorial is in the file, so you can go and download it from there. If you make the cards, please share them with me so that I can see what you've done, and then I'll hopefully know that you're enjoying these cards. Now, as I said, these ones are going to be really quick just because I'm trying to get them in by the end of the week. So if things go according to plan, I'll do another live on Thursday and then the last one on Friday. And then thereafter, it'll be once a week rather than trying to cram 4 cards into 1 week. So have a good couple of days, and I will see you again on Thursday. Bye for now.